good people? Welcome to another episode. My name is Tracy.
My name is Tabby, and today our episode is a controversial one. We are talking about dating older. Today we are going older, So what do you think about dating older partners, guys?
So, yes, Tabby, like you said, what is your view on dating older partners?
Okay.
Why have you frozen?
Why have I frozen?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, the reason why I think I'm skeptical about talking about this thing is because I think it's a topic that many people really are, feel weird, talking about,
Yeah.
And people who date older partners are mostly considered to be, maybe, lazy, and maybe they just want money. Men mostly, let's talk about a man or a man who dates someone, a lady who is like 20 years or 10 years, more than 10 years older. They'll be considered to be like, okay, he went there for money. Okay, it's not about love mostly. Okay, and a girl who dates a man who is like, let's say 20 years older than them, they'll be considered to be there for money mostly, So it's really crazy. It's crazy. Even though maybe these kind of relationships are just genuine, maybe you are dating this person for just maybe love, but many people see it as soft, like guys,
You want soft life?
Yeah, you're going for the soft life,
Exactly.
because these people have already made it, and you're just going to eat what's already made.
But Tabby, it is very hard. It is very hard to convince me that you're dating somebody who's 20 years older than you because of love. Because, honey, what will you be talking about? This person will view you as a child when you're in a relationship. When you're making a choice, you'll be like, ay. When you're raising an issue, you'll be like, ay, you're still a kid. You're still learning these ropes. You'll mature. Because they're 20 years old, they have seen, that is like another generation, apart from yours. So they have seen a lot, and you're here telling him about your issue. And it's like, I have seen this issue before. And seeing you talking about it, bado ni mtoto, utagrow. And you see, this is a person supposed to be your partner.
Yeah.
You can't tell me, you're dating for love. Come on now, come on.
Okay, for me, I feel like I have like two ways that I look at this issue. Okay, it could be truthful. Many young people outside here are dating older people for money.
Yes, that is the fact.
Okay.
It's not.
That's like a truth. Like,
okay, it's not a fact. It's a truth.
It's like the truth.
Yes, I agree.
And when I say many people, I don't mean everyone.
Yes.
You understand? So many people have gone for the older because of the money, because they have already made it. Guys, life outside here is not easy.
It is not.
It's not easy, So many people, you hustle outside here, you're looking for a job, you're looking for all these things, and you can't find. And maybe you find this person who is giving you easy money. So
it's not easy.
Who'll say no? Okay? But at the same time also, it's something that is kind of risky, because most of these people are already married.
Yes, that is true.
Okay, they already have their own families, and it's like you going to go in, like you're going in between a family that's already established, and you're going to start having issues with their wives, maybe with their husbands. You understand? If maybe the woman is already married, you're going to have issues. You understand? So people have been killed out here. People are killed because you are dating someone who's already married, and the wife comes for you, or maybe the husband comes for you. So even as much as we're talking about soft life and all that stuff,
tunataka soft life. We want soft life.
This thing is hard. I think it's harder than even whatever and people risk a lot. It's risky. But this is not to say that you cannot date an older person for love. The people who have dated older people for love and they've stayed together, right?
Okay.
T?
That is your opinion, and it's valid, and it's okay. at the end of the day, it depends with, it depends with you, and it depends, at the end of the day, what do you want in life? Because if you're dating this older person, what is your end goal? Do you want to be, a mistress for life? Or do you want him, maybe there are people who are polygamous, they will want to marry you, take you the second wife. So what is your end goal if you're dating this person? At the end of the day also, I say that it can be toxic. Like you said, people are being killed out here. So if you see any signs of being in a toxic, this person is very possessive of you, and yet you're not his wife, or this woman is very, very possessive of you, and yet you're not her husband. Those are signs that you're supposed to get away from, because they can either, it is very toxic. In that situation, they can be abusive, they can be manipulative, and I think people who date older, or older people who date younger, it's more of control. It's more of control. Yes, they want to feel that they are in control of you, of a person. They want to be possessive of you. You get? So when they say, I'm coming right now, you have to be there. We are going out, or we are flying to wherever. You have to be ever present for them. You understand? It's more of the control. It is not basically because, you're giving them anything of value per se, but it's more of control. And you can do it for love, but it is minimal. It is very, what can I say, low for a man who's older to date a younger person for love. It is, by the way, it is very 20 years. Okay. Come on, 20 years. We're not saying, okay, older generation or old, it's relative to a person. Yeah, it depends. For me, I might like maybe 1 to 5 years is fine. To date a person who's 1 year to 5 years.
At most 10?
Yes, at most 10. But ikipita 10, now I feel apana. Kuna vitu zingine we can't discuss because you'll view me as your child, or you'll view me.
Yeah. It's mostly but
demeaning.
Yeah, it's mostly demeaning, and this person will keep reminding. Like, I don't think it's wise to date someone who is like 20 years, unless otherwise, because actually whatever, we keep reminding our viewers that whatever we are giving you are just our views,
our own opinion and experiences.
Yeah, if it was me, I feel like it's not really wise to date really older, because let's say, for example, okay. And we're not saying that older relationships don't work. Like, for example, like guardians and this guardian angel, and there's the lady.
Oh yeah.
The relationship is quite strong. Okay, they love each other. We're not saying that you can't date that for love. But what we're saying is it's kind of complicated. I feel it's kind of complicated because someone that you're dating and you're in a relationship is someone that you should be able to like sit down and discuss issues and at least grow together.
Yes.
But when you go to someone like when you're dating someone who has already made it, already have their Range Rovers, they're driving their Range Rovers,
they have their own house,
they have their own businesses. Like, what are you bringing on the table?
Yeah.
Like you've not. So this person can wake up one day and they like kicking you out of their house, and there's nothing you're going to do.
Exactly.
They kick you out and you can't even ask a question. Okay, because really, there's nothing you brought in that house anyway. You understand? But when you date someone who like you are in the same age group, at least you'll have you can build together. Okay, you can discuss issues. Okay, you can grow even emotionally together. Okay, other than just being kept. People think like when you're dating someone who is older, okay, they say that you're kept. Even your respect really. You lose it, right? Because they feel like, okay, you...
No, it depends. I keep on telling you, it depends. In a relationship, it's about the two of you. You see, a man may decide that, I'm providing for you, I'm giving you ABCD. I don't feel the need for you to go out and look for that. So it might be a kept, but you're not necessarily kept. You understand? Because you might have your own mind and you have your own ideas of innovating this place or doing or investing on the money that he has. You get, but you're not working the 9 to 5 that maybe he is doing the 9 to 5. You understand?
Okay, so where are you getting this money?
No, him. He might.
He's working.
And it might. That's why I'm saying the relationship might depend. He might decide that okay, you are, your mind. You have ideas of investing or doing ABCD. So I feel one of us should do the 9 to 5, and me and the other person should do maybe a business or do research on other investments. Yeah, that can grow our family. You understand? So maybe. To other people, it may seem like, oh, this lady is kept because she's not necessarily working the 9 to 5 job. She's not necessarily maybe doing a business on the side. You understand? So it depends. And there are men who like to, to provide and protect their ladies. And they tell you, do not work. I will do the ABCD for us. You just carry on with our children. Make sure that children are okay. That is based on their relationship. If you want to, to be a kept woman, it depends with the man. If the man is okay with that, well and good. But if you're the one who's imposing on that, oh no.
Okay, you see, now remember, T, we're talking about dating older. You understand?
Yeah.
So like when we are dating older people, most of these older, especially let's talk about maybe older men.
Yeah.
Most of them, when they're already established, it's like on very, very rare occasions that someone will say, okay, now I want you to be thinking about, a business or something.
Yes.
Mostly what they'll be doing is they'll be giving you money because maybe they have the money, right? So it will be on you. It will be on you now to think business if you want. But because I think there's a point behind there you talked about, control and all that stuff. Some of these people will not even want you to have that business.
Exactly.
They'll be like,
so they want to give you money. They will pay for. Let's say they'll pay for the services. Like they will ask you, how much is your rent? Okay, how much do you spend on shopping and all that? And then they will come with that because they don't want you to grow. To live, you understand? They don't want you to grow for the business, for you to be established on yourself, because they know if that happens, you're out, you bounce. So they will pay for that. They'll be like, oh, tomorrow we are flying out on whatever, like we're going to Mombasa. They're not giving you the money. They'll tell you, I've paid for your ticket, I've taken your passport and everything. So you just bring yourself. You understand? So most of this sponsor generation are like that. And there are those who are, the few ones that will give you, money for business. They'll want to see you grow. There are those, but there are very few. Very, very few.
That will want to see you grow.
Exactly.
Because mostly it's about control.
Yes.
And you see, I think the reason why they want to control you is, first of all, to them, they're insecure. Why? Because they know you are younger. And when you go out there and when maybe you establish yourself, you're going to get other people.
Yes.
Okay? So they'll be always on your neck. Where are you? What are you doing? Nini. Okay? Because they feel really, this girl is beautiful. This girl is, she's capable. She can do, if she goes outside there, I'm going to have a problem. You understand? So there'll be a lot of control. So this is what we are saying. We're not limiting people from, dating older or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
But what you're saying is this. Consider. Like, why are you dating? Why are you dating someone who is like 20 years older?
Yes, what is your end goal?
Yeah. Is it money? Because many people have sold themselves. Many girls have sold themselves cheap outside here because of money. So, many men have sold themselves outside here because of money. You are dating until Haria.
Yes. Yeah, you're dating mubabas.
You're dating mubabas. That is all on you. But at the end of the day, it's very important to sit down and see. We know life outside here is not easy. All of us, we all want soft life, man. But that soft life has a process. You can work towards your life. You can work towards your soft life.
Somebody has said, work for it. Work for your soft life.
Yeah, work for that soft life. Work for that soft life, man. Don't go for things that have already established, because there now you don't have freedom to even spend that money. Before you ask for that money, maybe they have to give something. There's nothing for free, T.
There's nothing for free.
That baby is not just going to give you, like, can you imagine you, what are you doing, like, how are you even, oh no. I'm just trying to imagine, man. Like, listen, we're selling ourselves really cheap, and whatever, if you're giving your body for money, then how much is worth your body, man? Like, how much?
True. How much? But then again, I keep on saying that we forget people say there's no karma, but I feel there's karma. What goes around comes around, because you are breaking somebody's house, thinking, see, it's the man who has come for me. It's not me who has gone to seek for the man. And you're forgetting there's a wife, there's children out here.
Yeah, maybe they're not even eating because this person is giving you all the money.
Exactly, they're not eating. And then maybe that lady has gone and cried to the Lord and all that. So you're forgetting whatever they say.
Yes.
The tears, and also they say what you have planted.
Sharip.
Yes. So exactly. So we forget that when you want to get married, when you're ready, you want to settle down, these things,
they come back.
They come back
haunting you.
They come back haunting you, and you're like, Kai, what happened? What did they do?
And if it's not you, maybe your children.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, think about it. Don't just go blindly. Don't go dating. Yeah, before you date older generation. Think. At the end of the day, do I want this to happen to me? Yeah. When I'm married,
I'm in a relationship, do I want my hubby to be going out with younger?
Yeah. Yes, they say it rains everywhere, but it doesn't rain everywhere at the same time. Exactly. So it doesn't rain everywhere at the same time. So you might think that all men are not loyal, but you find out here there are men who are loyal.
Very.
There are men who are loyal. They'll be like, they feel there's no need of me getting another person and all that. Yeah. So if you really value yourself and you value your time and you value who you are and you see who you are, please, what is your end goal for dating
Work
this?
For your life.
Yeah,
wow.
What is your end goal for dating this older person? And then what is your motive? That is one. And then think, if this is what I want my children to pass through. To see how their dad is treating me and all that. And also, like you said, if you want soft life, work for it.
It's not easy.
It is not easy to tarmac. It is not easy looking for work.
One day things will show up. But you don't need to just sit there and expecting people to give you things for free because it's your baba's generation and whatever. Also, I think
closer.
Yeah, and these one of things come in with also the fear of the Lord. When you fear the Lord, there are things that you just won't do because of the fear of the Lord.
And I think if you respect yourself, I think also when you respect yourself, there are things that you cannot do.
Yeah, there are things you just can you imagine. Please.
No, there are things you cannot do.
I'm just imagining.
Well.
There's nothing that is. There's no amount of money that is worth your body. Okay, we are just saying.
Yeah, that is our own opinion.
Just our own opinion.
And experience.
So consider. But also, people date for different reasons.
That's what I'm saying. Your goal. What is your goal and what is your motive?
Yeah, people date for different reasons.
Exactly.
So if you want to get married in future, and and also I think people look at people who have established themselves through dating older.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, that's easy. I think it's just a matter of
we don't show the bad things.
Yeah, we don't show people. You don't see the other side of dating all these people. You
don't see the process. You only see
the end result.
Yeah, the end result.
But you see, people think that the end justifies the means, but it doesn't, man. Like just no. We are capable. If you have your hands, if you whatever small you're working on, just work on that. But if you want to build, start with someone you can build together and grow.
Yes, we are saying that. Yeah. We are advocating for that. So dating older generation, have your goal, your motive behind it, and also the fear of the Lord, and also be principled. What the value that you put on yourself. So if you put on yourself the value that you put on yourself, and you feel like you can date older generation, well and good.
Yeah.
But
whatever you do, also remember the risk we've given outside there.
Yes.
People are being killed because of dating older people. You are destroying another person's house. You are wasting yourself even. So consider all these things before you decide to settle down for that mubaba or
mamas. Oh, Auntie Waharia, sorry.
Auntie Waharia.
So yeah, guys, I hope you've learned something about, dating older generations as we are in this season of, people meeting people, interacting with people. Yeah. decide for yourself if you want to date an older person or older partner. I hope you like this episode. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Tell us your own experience. Have you dated an older generation, and how has it been?
Yeah.
Yes. We'll see you in the next episode.
Guys,
bye.
We'd like to hear your thoughts.
Yes.
Bye.